everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that little montage that I put at the beginning. Just a quick little montage to set the video. Anyways, this is my first video, so I'm gonna continue to post similar videos hopefully in the future. So if you like my videos or like these type of videos, then consider subscribing at the end of the video or now. But I don't want to waste your time. Let's go ahead and get to the guide. So increase your testosterone naturally. Study backed. Alright, so first things first, sleep. Studies show that 5 hours of sleep cut testosterone by 10 to 50% in young men. So obviously that's a huge chunk of your testosterone just being flushed if you don't sleep an adequate amount every night. So put it in your daily routine, put it in your journaling, whatever. Sleep 8 hours every night so that you do not get testosterone deficits because of lack of sleep. And also you feel like shit because sleep is gonna make you feel replenished throughout the day. It's not gonna give you sleep debt. It's gonna boost your testosterone. So it's important that you sleep adequately. 8 hours of deep sleep every night. No interruptions, no loud sounds at 7 a.m. when your parents are waking up for work, or if you have a loud neighbor, try to avoid that. Wear earplugs, cold room, cold environment. And you wanna cut out these caffeine and supplements. I have ADHD, so I want to take Adderall in the morning, so the half-life isn't still in my system when I need to sleep. So that's one thing that's really important for testosterone. Secondly, you want to get morning light after waking up to set your circadian rhythm. So basically, just go outside after waking up or after your breakfast or whatever. Just get some sunlight in your, not direct sunlight, but just go outside, go in your garden, go outside for a bit, take a nice walk. The studies show that sunlight boosts testosterone in about 30%. So it's obviously a really big booster and worth it. And it also helps you sleep because it's going to tell your brain that this is the morning, so it will make you sleep easier when you need to. And this is the study right here, lack of interest in sex successfully. So that's a study. Stress. So this one is also very important because stress is very common nowadays. And obviously you do not want any type of long-term stress because chronic cortisol suppresses the reproductive axis. So in humans, infusing cortisol reduce circulating testosterone at rest. So these are just studies that show how cortisol basically just fucks you up and your axis or whatever the fuck. So basically you just want to not worry about bullshit that doesn't matter. If you're worrying about long-term stuff that doesn't matter, just try not to, because this is extremely catabolic. It's just gonna ruin your hormones and just be bad overall. So you can do some of these actions right here. Deep breathing, go for walks, just limiting social media and stuff that just makes you stressed. Sleep 8 hours, caffeine cut off after breakfast or morning. So these are just things to help you stress less. You can also take ashwagandha, but it's a minor boost to less cortisol. So overall, just try not to stress about things that don't really matter. And so don't live hungry. So this is Red S, which stands for Red S. What does it stand for again? It stands for energy deficiency something. I don't know. I forgot. Basically, if you don't have enough energy throughout the day, you have less male sex hormones. So basically, you want to snack throughout the day, get adequate nutrition. Not starve, not like one breakfast and then one dinner. You want to time your macros so that you get even energy throughout the day for the energy availability for your body. So if you're hungry throughout the day, your cortisol and stress is going to rise, so your hormones are going to go down. So basically, you just want to time all your snacks and everything stable throughout the day so your body does not stress for zero reason. And that's basically it. Also, you do not want to starve, because starving is a terrible way to get lean, because lean maxing is optimal, but the way you do it, starve maxing, is just going to completely raise your cortisol. So you're better off getting in a minor calorie deficit and doing some cardio rather than completely annihilating your calories. So yeah, it's just another thing that's going to help your testosterone. Stay ideally 10 to 13% body fat. So ideal range, when you have an ideal body fat range, you have a smaller waist to height ratio, you have less aromatase, and you get more testosterone. So a ratio under 0.50 predicts lower risk and tracks inversely with testosterone. So usually even 0.50 is still high because when you're in 10 to 13% body fat, it's usually way lower. It's around 0.40-ish. It's around that number. So if you're in the 10 to 13% band, then your waist to height ratio is going to be ideal. So just aim for that body fat range, and you're usually going to get a good waist to height ratio. That's aesthetic, and it's going to make you look better, and it's going to boost your hormone health. So you stay around that body fat range. Lower would make your hormones dip, as seen in natural bodybuilders, and higher body fat would make you have more aromatase, which in turn would give you less testosterone. So these are the studies right here. Alcohol. So heavy and chronic alcohol lowers testosterone by impairing the Leydig cells. So ideally, you want to cut completely alcohol out. And if not possible, try drinking light, and it gives you better testosterone. And honestly, it's a big looks meme because you're gonna ruin your collagen and ruin your sleep, and it's overall just a really bad habit to have. So ideally, cut it out completely or drink it lightly. So plastics. There's some studies showing these BPA stuff can have adverse male sex steroid profile. It's better for you if you avoid plastic stuff like microwaving your food in plastic wrap or just drinking or eating from plastic stuff. So switch over to Tupperware and minimize fragrance products. So micronutrient replention only if deficient. So if you're deficient in the key minerals to make testosterone, obviously you're not going to have testosterone. So zinc, magnesium, vitamin D all have some place to help your body make testosterone. So if you're deficient, you can supplement it, but ideally you never want to supplement because zinc you get from red meat. So supplementing this would be bad because you should ideally aim to have zinc from your diet and not relying on supplements. Magnesium, if you don't get enough from diet, supplementing this is okay, but vitamin D, you can supplement this because getting vitamin D from the sun is not really worth the trade-off because you're just gonna get cooked over the UV rays. So supplementing is alright for vitamin D. So to test your testosterone, you can get AM blood test for total and free by equilibrium dialysis. You can also get sex hormone binding globulin and luteinizing hormone to check your functions of your other stuff, but usually these two are enough, the total and the free. So I'm gonna eviscerate some common copes real quick. So the gym does not make you produce more testosterone. That is completely cope. It's not gonna raise your testosterone. It's only gonna give you muscle so that you are more insulin sensitive and mainly help you build the V-taper, but it's not gonna boost testosterone. You should aim for cardio 2 times a week. Walk daily because cardio is important for VO2 max and it's going to help you lean max. So very important. Walking daily, obviously, it's going to help you lean max as well because you're getting some neat activity in and it's going to make you less stressed. So supplements equals more tests. So no amount of supplements will boost testosterone. Overall health and being lean does. So there are some supplements that can boost testosterone, but they support general health. They don't directly tell your body to produce more testosterone. They just support the overall function of your body. So like ashwagandha, it makes your cortisol less, so it's going to give you a minor boost in testosterone. Supplementing stuff like magnesium, it's going to make you overall more healthy and sleep better, and it's just going to boost testosterone because it helps you being more healthy. So don't buy snake oil stuff like the Tonka Ali. That's not conclusive. So following all of these tips, and expect improvement in testosterone if you weren't already doing it. But the black pill about testosterone is that you will never have more than someone who say has more polygenic allele roles for higher testosterone. So the testosterone scores are determined by your genetics. So sex hormone binding globulin variants shape baseline testosterone heavily. So if you're higher percentile like me in producing testosterone, you're going to be lucky and you will get more testosterone because your body can produce more. But if you don't have some variants that boost testosterone heavily, then you won't have as much as a person who does. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. So if you enjoyed this video, hopefully you did. But if you did, subscribe, because I want to make some gym content soon. I'm gonna make some videos for aesthetic gym boxing. So subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Like the video if you enjoyed. Peace out.